Greetings my lovelies, and thank you for stopping by the circle today. This week's video I'm going to talk about a very difficult and sensitive topic. A lot of people don't discuss it, but really and honestly as creators, whether we are writers, artists, musicians, whatever, we really do need to discuss the emotions and the trauma of going back over old writings. Let's just go before I lose my courage to do this. There comes a point in every creator's life when they start to just go through their old shit. Whether it's because they are trying to clean out their studio or free up space on their computer, or they've just sort of switched things and they're like, okay, well now I've gone from using Microsoft Word to Google Docs and I just want to make sure I have all my stuff that I need transferred over. My experience with old writings was that latter one. So I'm going through the files on my computer, getting rid of what I don't need anymore, transferring what I need to transfer, and I stumbled across a lot of my old writings. So I'm going to walk you through the 6 stages of going through your old work. Stage number 1, curiosity. It starts off innocently enough. You see a chapter title, a story title, character name maybe, or that weird jumble of like first 4 words from a paragraph of when you didn't even bother to name the document to begin with. And you feel like Gandalf and you're like, huh, I have no memory of this. I wonder what this is. So you open it and you realize it's a story or an idea or a character that you had been working on and you completely forgot. And you're just filled with this wandering curiosity going, huh, I wonder what I was thinking when I did this. Big mistake. Big mistake. You should just stop right there. But unfortunately, we creators are gluttons for pain, and so we read. Which leads us directly into stage 2. Cringing. It starts off not too bad, because generally sometimes when we were filled with inspiration, that's the best that we're ever going to write. But it's not exactly good. You can sort of see some glaring mistakes, some glaring mistakes with grammar, with maybe some structuring issues. You know, maybe dialogue's kind of because you were 14 when you wrote it and filled with angst. You know, it's not too bad. So you keep reading, and again, you really should have stopped at stage 1, because now we have entered absolute horror. What the fuck is this shit? The more you read, the worse it gets. And you have characters that are not even one-dimensional. They're like a half of a developed character. They're like the right pinky of the characters that you write now. This is you prior to learning anything about themes and plot devices and writing actually interesting characters, or even, God knows, story structure. It is a jumbled mess of contradictory things. And you're just like, oh my God, this is me. This is the type of writer that I am. Oh my God, I'll never write again. It's okay. It's not that bad, I promise. Many writers, when they reach that cringy stage of god-awful horror of reading their old writings, sometimes it's even from the night before, but that's where they stop. And you really shouldn't, because then you will perpetually spiral into the world of terrible writing. What you need to do, and what we as creators must do, is find that diamond in that garbage heap of a thing that we created. Re-examine it. Dig deep. Sit there and pore over every line, every scene, every character. maybe you'll find some things that you can repurpose and reuse and save. Maybe you have an awesome character name, or the general premise of this story is actually really good, and you might want to take that up as your next writing project. This fighting scene is just mwah, delicious. Or you have a line in the middle of just a jumbled random dialogue piece that you just sit there and you look at and you're like, damn, that is some fire right there. Go through it all. You've already suffered the shock. It can't hurt you anymore, I promise. And find those shining gems. And once you have it, you're ready for stage 5. And that is, butcher it like you're Hannibal Lecter. Take those gems, carve them out. If you're lucky enough, maybe you can take those gems and go ahead and slap them into whatever it is that you're working on right now. If not, pin them to where you need to pin them so that you don't forget them and that you can use it in your future works. Because hey, not everything was garbage. Some things were actually pretty good. And you know more now. You've learned a lot more. And you can truly appreciate and use these gems that you had from when you were a garbage writer. So now you've done all that. You've gone through your curiosity, the cringing area, the horror of, oh my God, this is terrible. But you've gone back through and you found what you can repurpose and you ripped it out and put it in a safe place for later. Now what are you going to do with this mangled corpse of a story, a painting idea, a doodle, a song, whatever? You're going to kill it with fire. You are just going to set that thing aflame and completely obliterate it and erase it as like it never existed. And then you're going to forget about it. Because that is in the past. And it has no bearing on your present. And then you can move forward into the light. There you have it, my darlings. Those are the 6 stages, steps, whatever, of going through your old writings. I hope you've enjoyed it. If I have missed a step, please comment down below and let me know. Bonus points if you go onto my other social media platforms here listed down below and comment with a GIF or a meme or anything of that variety, because honestly, we've all been there. And I really need to laugh right now because I'm trying to figure out how to go back to school virtually and I'm ready to bash my head in. I am still doing the Rory Reading Challenge, and if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I will link down the video where I talked about it last time. And there is still time to participate with me if you want to. If not, it's cool, whatever, you know, we all got our lives to lead. So that is all that I have time for today, and I will see you all next week. I hope you have a good week. If you're like me and you're a teacher, don't stress out. We can do this. And if you're a parent of a child who's going back virtually teaching, don't stress out. We can do this. I promise. So I will see you all later. Bye.